Normally we know that there's special laws for seudat the mafsaket in regards to what you're allowed to eat, in regards to where you have to eat it. But being that this year is shabbat, B'Av falls out on motzaeh shabbat, so therefore seudat the mafsaket is on shabbat. And Shabbat, and therefore, being that that's the case, all laws of seudat mafsaket are batel. There's no such thing. All the laws of seudat mafsaket don't apply. One is allowed to eat meat. One is allowed to have wine. One does not eat it on the floor. You eat it on a regular table together with everybody else. And the last meal is what's considered seudat mafsaket. And immediately after you are done your meal, the fast begins. Now, what if I'm eating my seudat sheet very early on in the day? I'm eating at 6 o'clock, whatever. So in that case, you don't have to start your meal. Just have in mind, when you say Birkat HaMazon, that I'm still planning to eat up until Shekiah. Person is allowed to eat or drink. A lot of times a person finishes eating, but they plan to drink a little bit later. So long as it's before Shekiah, which is around 8 o'clock, it's not a problem. So as long as you have that in mind. Normally, if a person makes Birkat HaMazon and he finishes his meal, immediately but then, that's an automatic start of the fast. Again, assuming that you ate it later on in the day. So a person who does plan to have a drink or something afterwards should have it in mind before he makes the Birkat HaMazon, that I still plan to eat. Halachot, just in regards to being that this year is nit'eh. So a lot of people think, oh, if it's nit'eh, well, we don't have to. But just because Tisha B'Av is nit'eh, it does not make it any lighter than a regular Tisha B'Av. Certain halachot, yes, it changes, just like as we just spoke in regards to seudat mafsaket. But in regards to the actual fast itself, the fast is a regular fast for all normal people. Yes, there are certain people that are exempt, certain people that don't have to fast, being that it's nit'eh. But regular people that have, Baruch Hashem, the koach and the ability to fast, one should push himself to fast. As we know, the halakha says, he who is mitabel al Yerushalayim zocheh v'ro'eh b'ezat Hashem b'binyanah. So if a person wants to be zocheh that b'ezat Hashem will be able to see the rebuilding of the Bayit Shelishi, person should be very, very strong in regards to fasting and of course observing all the halachot of Tisha B'Av, even though it's considered Tisha B'Av nit'eh, which is not really the proper day. Yom Tov and whatever.